Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jason Williby, the President and CEO of your Fort Hays State University Foundation. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the launch of the Journey campaign. As mentioned in the video, private support truly does fuel our university. The Journey campaign will be a 5-year comprehensive campaign, the largest, most aggressive campaign in school history. It's going to focus on 4 pillars: scholarships, student life, programs of distinction, and athletics. It's being chaired by 3 people, Tyler and Jessica Thompson of Kansas City, who couldn't be with us today but send their best. It'll be my pleasure to introduce you to Steve Shields in just a couple moments. Our university is an amazing place, filled with talented and caring faculty and staff, students of tremendous potential on a beautiful, safe campus with some of the best facilities in America. All that said, we can improve. We can be better. Private dollars have never been more important to higher education than they are today. With private dollars, we can be better. We can help maintain Fort Hays State as an exceptional place for our students, our faculty, our staff, and our alumni. As I mentioned, there's 4 pillars, and you'll have more information about this over the length of the campaign. But there's scholarships, student life, programs of distinction, and athletics. It's my hope that with these 4 pillars, we can bring attention and funding to every college, every program, every faculty and staff member, and most importantly, every student. Every gift matters. Whether you're making a one-time gift to the area of Fort Hays that means the most to you, whether you're naming a space in one of our newest facilities, whether you're adding Fort Hays to your will or trust, donating land, oil wells, IRAs, or stocks and bonds, every gift matters. Please know that we value your support. Whether you're a student writing a thank you letter, a young alumni starting an annual scholarship, or one of our most seasoned alumni and friends choosing to leave your life's work to Fort Hays, every gift matters. If the SGA President and Vice President, Emily Brandt and Vivian Agnew, would please join me.
What an exciting time for Fort Hays State University. As we kick off the Journey campaign, let us serve as a reminder of how far private dollars and gifts to our great university go.
We both stand before you today, not as Student Government Association President and Vice President, but as student recipients of scholarship dollars. We understand the value these gifts have on not only our time here at Fort Hays State, but on the time of all students.
College is a unique experience that is moldable and adaptable as long as we have the means. Donors make it possible for us to have those means. We as students can continue to be appreciative and give thanks by writing thank you letters to donors, succeeding in our classes, and making promises to ourselves to one day pay it forward. As the state budget continues to tighten, it is important that students understand how much private support does for us at Fort Hays State.
If you have been fortunate enough to receive a scholarship, if you've studied abroad, you're an athlete who has practiced at Schmidt-Beacle Indoor Training Facility, a musician who has gotten to attend the High Plains Band Camp, or you've gone on a class trip. Know that these opportunities come from private support. People who not only believe in Fort Hays State University, but who believe in each and every single one of us.
Be thankful to donors who make it possible for us to focus on our academics and our extracurriculars. Private dollars are the reason that Emily and I have the fortunate opportunity to be standing here today.
Donors give students the ability to be student leaders, achieve their dreams, and do the impossible without having to worry about the costs associated with living on our own for the first time. Donors are the reasons that students succeed. They are the reason that you are sitting in front of us today and the reason that students on our campus are able to do more, be more, and achieve more.
We could not be more proud of all the things that FHSU has accomplished and all that we are striving for. We thank donors for their unwavering support and kindness, for donors' gifts of time and encouragement. Thank them for making FHSU the destination of choice and a place that all Tigers can call home.
And today, to all the students who swiped their Tiger cards on the way in this morning, you will be entered to win one of the two $500 scholarships to use in our spring 2017 semester. And those winners are going to be announced later today on the Foundation's Facebook page, so be checking that out. This week is homecoming week, so good luck to all of our student organizations as they compete in activities. And best wishes to all the homecoming royalty, and best wishes to the football team on Saturday against Lindenwood. Go Tigers!
Thank you, ladies. Next up, a woman who needs no introduction, the 9th president of Fort Hays State University, Dr. Mirta Martin.
Good morning, everybody. It is so wonderful to be able to visit and see you all today. I'll start my greeting as I normally do when I sound like this. Hello, I have asthma, I'm not contagious. Just got off the plane from China, and it was a wonderful thought to be able to be coming home to the 3rd largest institution in Kansas. So welcome and thank you to all of you who have made this day possible, who have made Fort Hays State University your destination of choice, who have made Fort Hays State University a superb 3rd largest university in Kansas. Today is a memory-making moment as we gather together to celebrate each other, to celebrate our accomplishments, and to celebrate the traditions that will impact our future. You know, we're living in unprecedented times, and with unprecedented times come unprecedented valiant efforts to protect our future. This is why we're here today, to safeguard our values, to safeguard our future, to safeguard our university, to make sure that the next generation of leaders are able to live their American dream. Today, we're launching the largest, most aggressive capital campaign in the history of Fort Hays State University, and it's because of you. It's because of each one of you that we will be successful. As Jason said, it doesn't matter whether you're giving $1, $10,000, $1 million, or $100 million. Each gift counts, because each gift signifies that you're solidly and confidently behind this institution and in support of our most precious assets, our students. So for that, I thank you. Our students, who are our ultimate fans, our staff, our faculty, we all come from all over Kansas and from all over the world. And it doesn't matter where we all started, where we started that journey that drove us home to Fort Hays State University. There was something special that attracted us here. There was something special. And that something special is the feeling that we have all found a home and that we have all found a family. Thank you for believing. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming today to support a future that is even brighter than today. Thank you for believing that the best is yet to be. So onward and upward. Hear the tiger ration roar. Hear us coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Martin. Our last speaker today is Steve Shields. It is my distinct privilege to introduce most of you, maybe for the first time, to Steve. Steve is one of the co-chairs of the campaign, a philanthropist, one of the most compassionate and inspirational men I've met in my adult life. He is an emeritus member of the Foundation's Board of Trustees, and he's an internationally recognized specialist in the world of senior living. My SIGEP brother, Steve Shields.
Good morning. It's an honor to be part of and help lead the Journey campaign. You know, I was thinking as I was coming onto campus today, and I get willies every time I come back to Hayes, just right at my back when I get off the interstate. And and when I come on campus, it always just strikes me as, oh my God, this place is so beautiful. It's been tended, it's been nourished, and it's got such a great future. And that's why I was honored and agreed to be part of this, because this place, these people are tending, and they're tending to future. The world's changing so fast. In my own business, it's changing so fast, sometimes I just can't even imagine ever being able to keep up with it. But I think about, remember when those of us who were born right after the war, within 10 years after the war, remember that you really were living pretty good if you had a set of Encyclopedia Britannicas in your living room, and the sales guy would come around, door-to-door salesman, and really the target market was your mother. And you really weren't a really good mother who was going to create future for your child unless you bought a set of these. And when she bought a set, and mine did, she was a really good mother. And you know, when we finally threw those things away, some of them still creaked from being not opened near enough. But I want to talk a little bit about what happened to Hotel Britannica. Because during the very beginning of technology, when, you know, these things called, you know, discs came out, the CEO of Britannica was in his daughter's bedroom and saw this thing, and it kind of stuck in his head. And then he took one of them and put it in his pocket. And at the next board meeting, when he walked down the hall of the walnut paneled corridor with the Persian rugs and the oil paintings of the leaders who had gone before him hung and watched him go down that hall, when he went into the boardroom, the very last thing, it wasn't even on the agenda, because, you know, just a minute, I kind of feel sheepish even bringing this up, but, you know, my daughter's got, and he pulled out this disc and he goes, I'm kind of having an instinct that maybe we ought to see what the implications are of these things. And like any other breakthrough idea, like any other bold thought, our first thoughts are sheepish. And we feed off of each other in terms of whether we get encouragement for that or not. But most importantly, we can make or break our own futures by what we do with that. And his board's response was, are you kidding me? We sell books. We sell beautiful leather books. In 10 years, they were bankrupt. And now you can't even, at an estate sale, they're leftovers, they get trashed. The reason why this Journey campaign is so important and why this is the university to support is because times are changing so quickly. Not every university is clearly understanding how they need to rethink who, what, how, where we are and what we do and how we do it. I think Fort Hays State University, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, this place was always steeped in relationships between the people in the town, between the students, between the faculty and the students, and we always knew who the president was, and the president knew who we were. We were always invested in our students, and that tradition continues to live. But what is happening now with Fort Hays State University is it's not stayed in the traditions that stop growth and relevancy. We're repositioning, we're rethinking, we're reshaping. And it's starting to already show in ways that people love to measure. We're now the third largest university in Kansas. And you want to know why that is? Based on that value of belief in people and connectedness to people and diversifying how we reach people and teach and educate and produce young people to lead the world, we have diversified. We're not afraid of new. We're not afraid of failure. We're not afraid of innovation. We're not afraid of creating. We're a nimble university. And we're the only one that I know of that can completely be described like that. And we need to view ourselves like that. And we need to adopt that for ourselves. And by 2050, I have no doubt this will be the largest university in Kansas, but most importantly, it will be the most effective university in Kansas. And that's why I have absolute confidence that this Journey campaign, whose goal, I am excited to announce this, is $100 million, unprecedented, never won that large. We will get there. Now let's party. Let the homecoming festivities begin. God bless you.